It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Thunderbirds and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it's the Thunderbirds kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Texas Tech's offense will go on the attack first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some maybe a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Across, makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now the Thunderbirds offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry up. The give on the counter. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do is an...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
On the run, fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Line getting set on second down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Dickey. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the option, it's Jackson. Oh, it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And it's the Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. And they got it.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Texas Tech holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, give on the inside. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jackson gonna throw it. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. The run inside. It's Dickey. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This time he's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Dickey. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Raider offense on its way to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing, turning it on, picks up the first down. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Under fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing. And
got a little grass. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Dickey. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Under fire, and it's a sack. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got room on the return. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Steps away to find some room. Short gain on the play before he slides. And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the second down completion was anything but productive. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Complete in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. Your game in Lubbock. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here to start the third quarter, Texas Tech running out of the locker room right now. You can sense that they have got a renewed energy and focus. They have been a terrific team when they're down this season, and they have a look in their eye right now that lets me know they're ready to start making a comeback here in the third quarter.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. Welcome to college, first carry for the freshman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Wide receiver going in motion. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration. So my running
could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. And they're
snags it, and he's open. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The give is to Williams. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. And down he goes back at the 3.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
They'll go to the ground. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Complete downfield. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Pocket breaking down, and they got it. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And it's the Thunderbirds are marching down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And it's the Thunderbirds have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. There he goes. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Here comes the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.